Okay, everybody, you're back live with the WooFDriver. I lost you deep in the woods there, but I am back, and we're going to approach an area where there's a big hill, kind of like the grassy hill we went up earlier where we had our race. This hill is windy and dirt covered, but the wolf pack is really challenged on it. Good girl, Princess. The wolf pack is super challenged on it, and it really helps them drain their energy and really conditions them well. So I like to make sure we get to that hill. That's a hill that we carved through the woods, actually. Okay, and here's Princess in the back. What's up? Come on, guys. Again, you'll hear me talking to the dogs a lot. Yeah, you can touch it and adjust its color because we're at a wild time of day where the sun sets. Come on, Chase. No, Jag. Yeah, they're just that's what they do. And I'm just gonna give them a little time. Come on, guys. Yep, there they are. And they're so cool. They're ahead waiting for us. They know that I'm behind, and they should go to a certain distance and wait. And that's what they're doing. It's so cool. Look at that, Jim. Just waiting there. And that's how I train them. I can see them on the GPS collar. Come on, Jay. And we can stumble upon anything back here in the woods. Come on. So I usually, I'm on the lookout for any possibility. Now I'm going to zoom past Princess, and we're getting around to the hill climb. Come on, pretty. And watch this hill, guys. I'm going to have to kick it four-wheel. And here comes the Princess. She's coming up from the rear. Come on, guys. Come on, Jaggy. That's the Jagster. That's Tim behind. Come on, pretty. So I'm watching all over. I've got rear view mirrors. Can't look at my controller because it's too treacherous back here. Hey, got a big bird here. Is that now? Something just flew up. Okay, come on, guys. Oh, we got a big bird of prey.
Right there.
Yep. Stay, guys. Here, Jag, stay. You can film me.
Yeah, he looks like an owl.
Stay, guys. Chase, here. Zorro, no, good boy. Here, guys. Here, guys. Stay, good boy.
He's gonna fly soon, Billy.
Stay.
There he goes. Big owl.
Is he a big owl?
Yep. There he is.
In the sun. Hey, guys. You can keep an eye on them, Jim, or you can film me or back and forth. I'm going to try to get pictures. Pop. Where'd he go, Jim?
He's down there still. I see him.
Which tree?
From you, he's about 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock. Nah, that way.
This way?
Nah, the other way. Right there. Yep. He's down low. He's lower.
Come on, guys. Jag and Chase. Zorro. Come here, guys. I'm going to call the dogs to me. Here. Good boy. Here. Zorro. Flats. Good boy. Zorro, flats. Flats. Princess, flats. Good boy. Chase, flats. Chase, good boy. Jag. Princess. Flats. Flats. Jag, flats. Good boy. Jag. Good. Princess. Flats. Yeah. Tell the people that's how we plots the dogs. Say, guys.
And Billy made the dog's plots. He's kind of low, Billy. It's hard to see him.
You see him?
Yeah, I'll come over there. You want me to come over there?
Lots, guys. You see him?
I know where he went. Let me see if I see him from where you were. He wasn't afraid. He wasn't afraid.
No, he wasn't. He's seen me here before.
He went right through there, but he landed in a tree, but I can't see him.
That's the problem I had. I lost him.
Yeah. He wasn't afraid. I know that.
What? He was in the sunlight.
Yeah, I can't see him now.
Okay. But we tried.
We tried.
I'll give the people a photo. So what was happening, folks? We ran into an owl. It was so cool because we're just trucking along in the woods, and all of a sudden I saw a big bird come across our way, and you do see occasional owls here. This is like a hot spot for them. I've run into them before. So the dogs, the wolf pack, got ahead of me. I called them back to me. You may have seen that. And they came, and then I put them down in what we call a Platz position. Platz is where it's German for down or lay down. And they're trained on some German words because, in case you didn't know this about me, I was trained by a master trainer who taught Schutzen, which is German protection work for dogs. And that's what they teach military dogs, police dogs. In fact, the master trainer I worked with had trained a bunch of dogs through his career for our local police department and won many awards. So it's kind of cool when you train them in a foreign language to do certain commands, because it prevents others from trying to command your dogs. And when you give your dogs a command, especially under a situation where you would be doing protective work, people would know what you were doing, a bad guy, etc., a bad person. So we're laying here comfortably in the woods. We're waiting to see if the owl comes back across our path. I love to grab photos. In case you haven't seen, www.WooFDriver Inspired is some of the wildlife we've caught on our trails and on our romps. So just so you know, right here, that is the Jagster. Oh, sorry, that's Princess ahead. She's the first one. There's the Jagster. This is the Z-Man. And that is the Chase Man, or I call him the Wolf Man, actually. Our ATV's down in the woods. I'm just going to give you a quick 360 of where we're at. You can see it's beautiful sun setting. And you can see the topography of the land here. Come around. And do a 360 loop there. Right now, I'll give you an idea what we have in. Right now, I don't know if you can see that, but we have it 3.19 miles. That's Chase, and you can see all the different dogs down there. And Zorro's, and I do it by color. Zorro's right there, tells you the direction they're in, tells you if I'm going to page them, and all that kind of good stuff. And that's communicating, I believe, through VHF and some GPS. Oh, interesting looking bug there. Seen all kinds of crazy stuff back here. Again, this is called the mill. You are free ranging. I'm going to try to give you a view here. Free ranging with, free ranging with the wolf pack and myself. I am the Wolf Driver, your host. As the sun is setting, we've been here for roughly an hour, maybe a little longer. I drive an electric ATV, all kinds of farms and trail systems that I have worked out with the landowners that I can take the dogs. They're running off leash. I train them in a way that I pioneered with working closely with a gentleman, that master dog trainer that I was talking about earlier. So you won't see many people doing this, especially with the Husky breed. Husky breed is very independent, one of the closest ancestors to the wolf. So they got a lot of wolf-like ways, very prey-driven, and they don't like to listen to commands, so you have to train them so they will, and that's where Wolf Driver comes in, Wolf Driver technique. So I'll show you once again the wolf pack. You can see it from there. Just trying to give you a better view of where we were at. And okay, Emily, I see. Hi, Karen. Thanks so much for joining the party. Yeah, you can. I can. You know, I'm going to offer some. I hope to offer some online training programs on how to get involved with this. It's really not that hard. The hardest part is actually finding the land to do it. But if you're resourceful and you can network yourself well, most areas you can find some kind of farm situation where you can approach the farmer and see if he'll let you engage, let you take your dogs, and possibly just walk them there, or even an ATV, whatever. There does require some training. Of course, you'll have to prove that your dogs are under, or dog is under control, because there's livestock at these farms and crops and everything else, and of course the farmer's family. But stay tuned to WooFDriver.com for more on that. And Emily, cool tricks. They don't know really cool tricks. I just the basic stuff I've taught them. I'm a minimalist in that sense. I teach them pretty much only what they need to know for the activities we do. I've taught dogs to heel and to do stuff that I don't use, so therefore it doesn't stay sharp for them, and in addition, it's not fun for them. So at least that's what I find. So just teach them what's necessary for doing the activities we do. But thanks. So somebody wants one, so hey, thanks, Jacob. Thanks for joining the party. I appreciate it. Huskies, they're great. They're unfortunately one of the most abandoned breeds out there. So people get them because their looks are really striking, especially blue eyes or different color eye combinations. Sometimes they're bi-eye. You get a blue and a brown eye. And their coats, they've got some really, really cool looking color coats. But the problem is their high energy drive in close relation to the wolf makes them very independent. Therefore, they become problematic to train, and people can't satisfy their insatiable appetite for exercise and can't find a good way to communicate with them. So they get them because they look cool, and then they wind up in the shelters, unfortunately. Thanks so much, Jacob. I really appreciate that. I agree with you 100%, by the way. So what happens is they become abandoned. And lots of shelters, there's lots of husky shelters on Facebook. Here I can think of a few right at the top of my head. It's a great thing if you can adopt a husky, adopt any dog. But huskies, again, what they can do for us humans, all dogs are just awesome, and they inspire a whole new life in me. But with a husky, because of its energy needs, you'll find yourself, at least I find myself getting involved with so many outdoor activities, because the huskies need to be outside. They need to be exercising. It's hard to keep them inside. They need to be challenged, and they need to be able to smell different areas, get their scent different areas, etc. And that's hard to do in certain places, and hard to do if you don't have them trained. A lot of people take their husky, and when their husky's on leash, 99% of them will pull. Now, we can teach them not to pull on leash. That is what you desire. But if not done correctly, then you teach their instinct out of them, or you try to curb it. And some of the activities you might want to engage them in become harder to train. So I actually almost never leash my huskies. Of course, there's certain places we have to, but these guys are almost never leashed. I'm fortunate I can do that. Of course, when we go to the veterinarian or wherever else where there's other dogs and people, I have to. But a lot of these areas, again, are private, so I'm allowed to do this. But okay, Emily's still at the party. I like it. She wants to know who barks the loudest. Well, we call Zorro the Z-Man, the gentle giant, because he is the largest husky that I have. Again, he's got about 40% Malamute in him, and he weighs in at roughly 75 pounds. He likes to sound the horn. He's the one who gets them going, and he's got a real deep, real deep howl to him. And I know who's talking and what they're saying pretty much anytime any of them open their mouth. But he's definitely the instigator with that. Jag, he's the smallest husky. He sounds like a hyena or a seal. It's really funny. And actually, I've got some videos. If you go on Vine or through some of my Instagram posts, maybe even on Facebook, of them talking. So it's pretty funny, of them howling together. Of course, when we hear a siren in the neighborhood, we'll hear the husky choir. And the reason they do, and that's Princess back there, and she is probably she can have her own little they all huskies are very talkative to begin with. She can have her own little conversations, and she's got her more feminine voice. And then there's Chase, Chase is pretty high octave as well. Instagram's under WooFDriver. Please check that out too. But how old are they? Great question, Jacob. Okay, so the oldest, she's not facing the camera, is Princess, and she's the only female. She's better than 12, about 12 years, 3 months, maybe 4 months. Next, the rest are really easy because the 3 boys are roughly 6 years old. I got them all at about 4 months old, so they grew up together. And Princess I had since she was 4 years old. I did not have her as a puppy, and I've had huskies before this as well, so I'm pretty well versed in huskies. Almost all the huskies I have been white. I just like that look, and that's been my style. But Zorro is the only traditional looking husky I have, and funny or not, he's got some Malamute in him. And he's actually, because of the Malamute, he's got such a big head. Malamutes have big heads. You can see him chewing on the branch, enjoying that. But Malamutes are bigger than huskies, so therefore he is big for being a husky technically. Jag again is the smallest. He weighs in at 45 pounds. He's very stout like a husky, but very small, pretty quick and agile, but small. So he's a bundle of joy. He's a trip. And Chase is actually the closest one to a wolf. He's laying down now. He's got his snout on the ground, as you see. He weighs in at roughly 51 pounds, so he's not much heavier than Jag, but he's a lot taller. He's actually tall for the breed. Flat's down, good boy. And what happens is Chase will lope like a wolf, so he really has that slender wolf-like appearance. And he's got golden brown eyes. He's got a little blue in his eye, which is very common for huskies. They call it marbleization or specks. It doesn't affect their vision, but it looks really cool. And Princess, again, she's 12 years old. So that's where we're at now, folks. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let them go free. So I'm going to tell them the magic word, and I'm going to start walking. Oh, I love when Chase does this. I got to take a picture. So excuse me one sec where Chasey boy, I like taking a picture. And Buddy Man, Zaroach. Okay. And I think they're getting ready to go. They want to go, so they'll stay here. I hear birds. Well, there's owls around. Okay, so I'm going to release them and start walking up, and you can all watch this. This is pretty cool. Hey, guys. Free! Good boys. Good girl. They're all, I call them boys, but hard to call each one separately by name, and sometimes it's hard to say, good boys, good girls, but I'm always, that word good is so important, that praise. Okay, here's Jim with the camera. Jim's going to steer for us again. You okay on time, buddy?
No, I don't care. Don't matter to me. I'm having a good time.
Okay.
Beautiful, beautiful back here.
What a day. Okay, so we're trucking right along. We stopped to see the owl and take a little breather in the woods, guys. Folks. Come on, guys. See all 4 ahead. So that's cool. Got them all in view, Jim.
Beautiful.
Come on.
Beautiful
Princess.
Sunset.
Good girl.
Through the trees.
Come on, Chase. Check. Good boy. So we got Chase. And we'll be riding along and just, they're interested. They find a scent or something they want. Come on, Jag, no. Come on, Chase. Good boy. Something they want to get into, and again, I let them get into almost anything that won't hurt them or create a problem, because this is for them. Look at that song on Princess, I love it. Mm-hmm. Okay, now we're going through an area I like to call the Pine Grove. It's a grove of pine trees that Jim has informed me somebody had a plant here probably 50 years ago, Jim?
Maybe not that long. But...
Okay, long time ago. Mm-hmm. And you can see how they're all planted in rows both ways. Come on, guys. Good boys. Give him a view going up here. Come on, Jack. Jack. Come on. Jack, Jack, Jack. Good boy. Keep him going. Sometimes it's a little hard. Come on, guys. But I'm trying to keep him on the move because we did take a long rest back there. Look at Zara. Looking like a wolf.
Oh, pretty picture.
Yeah, it's gorgeous, isn't it? Let's see if we can take one. All we gotta do is go like that. Okay, come on, guys. Good girl, Princess. And Princess is going to cut me off. I was ready for that. Always alert because of, yeah, there we go. Because the dogs can just pop in front of you and drop down. I had that happen too. And you know, I've never had any of them run into the vehicle because you can see how comfortable they are with it. Come on, guys. Okay. There we go. Zara's way ahead. But Zara should be out there waiting for me. Come on. Z-Man. Come on, guys. Oh, here he comes. He was behind us. Come on, guys. Here. Come on. Good job. You can see them all. Come on, guys. Jaggy. Come on, Jag. Good boy. Princess, next to us.
I'm gonna cut you off.
That's okay. No, never. Get him, Jim. Sorry, buddy. Come on, guys. Come on. No. Hey, no. Here. Good boy. Princess, no. Zorro. Jack. Good boy. Come on. Princess, here. Good girl. Come on. No. Princess, good girl. Something dead over there. Come on. What is that, Chip? Zorro, no. Good boy. Come on, guys.
Fur or something.
The way he was eating, it was some...
Is it fur or something?
Yep. So you can see sometimes, and we've had a deer pop up out of here, but something was dead over there, and just keeping the dogs away from it to prevent them from catching anything they shouldn't, etc. And I just use my voice. Now, you should only have to say it a couple times. You'll see me harping on them because they like to each be addressed. Hey guys. Once again, I don't know what we're going to come up on, so it could be any kind of wildlife. We were in this area before. I'm going back last year in the winter, and there was a deer taking a nap. All of a sudden, I see the deer pop up, and the dogs are playing with it. Just a young one. It's kind of a cool scene, but didn't want to scare or intimidate the deer, so I always want to be on the alert and let something know I may be coming. Something's dark back there in the woods. Just looks like branches. What's up, Jimmy? Come on, guys.
Good picture.
Yeah, great picture. Come on. Jag. So Jag was going the other way. Just say his name for a quick redirect. Come on. And you can see. Come on, guys. I'm going to have a little run here. You can look behind me. Here comes Jaggy taking his time. So now we're going to go over, folks, back to the stream because we've meandered through a lot of the area, and now I want to get them some water. Come on, guys. Good boys. Get over there, Jim. Get them all running. Get them all running.
We had them all.
And they're playing
Jag's
with each other.
playing. Yeah.
And you can touch that. Better color. Oh, look at this. We're all rolling. Hey, Judy, welcome to the party. Welcome to the party. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Yeah, we're just having a great time out here, and really happy that I have the signal and can share this with everybody, because I talk about it a lot, but and you may see videos, but you don't get to see the live footage. So it's so cool that Facebook lets us do this, give a live view of where we're at right then and there, and you can actually see the wolf pack in action. So right now, the ATV is in the middle of the stream. And it's so cool that we have access here. Here's Chase getting a little water. Trying to get the camera to focus on him. Sorry. And that's Princess taking a breather. So we're in the middle of the stream, essentially. Stream's not that wide, maybe 15 feet or something. And we can cross over it because it's pretty shallow and it's got a good base to it. This gives the dogs a chance to relax and chill here. 102 viewers now. Thanks again, Judy. I so appreciate it. And Princess is enjoying. I'm gonna just take this lens off and clean it for a sec, folks. Sorry, this is live, a view from out in the field, so here's Zorro. Hey Alan, welcome to the WooFDriver party. We're out here free ranging 4 huskies. One's got a little Malamute in him. You're looking at the oldest, that is the Princess. She's a little better than 12 years old. They're all long-haired, woolly huskies, and they're all trained off leash. And we also run a sled on wheels. Usually once a week you can catch our runs. We go what we call on tour up and down the East Coast. As well as we chase the flag usually one day a week, which is another name for lure coursing, but we do it for huskies, so it's a little different. Here's Chase trucking along the stream. And I didn't get much view of the Jagster. It's the Jagster. And you might ask what the antennas are. They are GPS collars. So I can track them, and I'll show you the controller. Done this before, and I can tell. Let me clip so I can show you some mileage. So I'm zoomed in on Zorro right now, and he's got 6.75 miles. And no, sorry, 3.56 miles. He's moving at a pace of 6.72 miles per hour is average speed. And Alan asked, we're in Maryland. We're pretty much in Baltimore, Maryland, and you're in North Carolina. North Carolina is a wonderful state. Love to get there to visit and take the wolf pack. We like to travel all over. We haven't gone as far south as North Carolina, but we have gone to, I'm going to take this lens off to give you a better view. We have gone to Washington, D.C., Virginia, West Virginia. I think those are the furthest points south. What's up?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania, yeah. But we've gone far north as Massachusetts. We went once, so. We travel all over, so we hope to get there. Yes, Garmin. You're asking about the collar? It is a Garmin. That is correct. And can you hold that, Jim, in your pocket or something? Mm-hmm. It's a Garmin collar. I've used a lot of different GPS collars. Sport Tech. I've used the old Garmin's. This is the Alpha system. I believe it's the Alpha 100. Now they've got the TT15, I believe. That's something laying down over there. I guess it's just a rock. I've used different GPS systems. I guess the biggest competitor is the Sport Dog, the Tech. I forget what they call it, but I actually had that system. I liked it, but the maps weren't as advanced as you would expect from a company like Garmin, and Garmin bought Tritronics. So Garmin became Jag. Good boy, Jag. Good boy. Garmin became my collar of choice. Hey, Judy, I'm reading your question now, your comment. Good thing to have. Oh, you're from West Virginia. Very cool. When we go to West Virginia, we're usually on the trails down there. Oh, reconnected. Glad we're back. Yeah, so we're usually on the trails in West Virginia. Hey, guys, give me that lens once more, Jim. So, actually, I'm going to keep it off. Keep it where you got it. So we go, let me see, we've gone pretty far. I don't know if it's east or west or south. We went to West Virginia where they call it the quiet zone. Are you familiar with that? Where they have this big satellites where they're listening up in space or something for extraterrestrials. I don't know what they're listening for. But we had no communications, no cell phone. So it was really hard for our support team as we were on the trail. You're Charleston. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, familiar with Charleston. So we've gone past Charleston. We go to Front Royal, in fact. Somewhere down there, we go to a farm down there where we do free range. So that's so cool. Hey, Alan, you have some deer dogs on this farm. We use the Garmin. Yep. Alan was mentioning the deer dogs. He used the Garmin's also. Yeah, Garmin's the best. I really do think so. Thanks for the comment, Alan. I appreciate it. And Judy, thanks for letting me know you're in Charleston and all the nice comments you've made. Yeah, we going much further past Charleston. I'm going to say almost. Is it Ohio that borders West Virginia? Because we've been close to the border, I think. You know, Jim, is it Ohio? Okay, these guys are getting a little frisky with each other. That's Chase and Zorro, and that's, again, just normal play. They'll do what I call the husky hump. They are males. Excuse them for doing this, but it's a dominance thing, and they love doing it. Zorro, even though he's the biggest one, he's the... Oh, look at that pose Chase is in. He's the little brother. So I've had him as a pup. And he's been the one that they say, hey, we're the boss here. Even though he's the biggest dog, he's the most gentle. And that's why I call him the gentle giant again. There's Chase. And we're all, if you can see, we're just real relaxed here. Princess is over here chilling and relaxing, preening herself from getting in the water. Zorro's right there looking at Chase saying, are you going to try to attack me? And Jag is doing his own thing, what Jag usually does. He's looking for the blade of grass that's moving, thinking there's field mice there or something, which there may be, but that's just his personality. And here, Chase said, I'm going to join the party over here. Chase has come back. And what time are we at, Jim?
Time of the day?
Yes.
7:26.
Thanks, Adam. Yeah, we're at 7:30. I guess you know if you're on the East Coast of the United States, that's where we're at. And I know we get viewers from all over the world, so I do want to welcome everybody. If you have any questions on what I do, or the husky breed, or the equipment I use, or the weather where we're at, I can let you know. And I'd love to welcome you to the party and answer any questions that you may have. Comments or concerns as well. So what we do here is, we got about 3.5 miles. I was trying to get 5 miles, but we've taken a lot of breaks today because of the heat and the challenging terrain here. So we might not quite reach that mark before the sun sets. I mean, we could stay here all day doing this. The dogs would love it. I mean, they'd go through the night. Of course, maybe a cat nap along the way and a little dinner stop. But we're not going to stay here that late. I think Jim might turn into a pumpkin, or I might turn into a pumpkin if we stay too late. Hey, Jag! Good boy. Good boy. Come on back. Good boy. The Jag's meandering up the hill. They love going up that hill. I'll show you the hill. That's the hill where we raced up earlier. And there is a house up there. That's the people that own the property. This is not quite a farm. This is low-lying lands. That's why it's pretty swampy, for lack of a better term. Therefore, it's great for the dogs. Jag! There he goes, being his knuckleheaded self. There he goes. He turns around. And which he should do. And excuse me for the Chase and Zorro representation there. Move the camera. Jag is gets in his own thing. There he goes. Now he's going to roll. There he is rolling. I don't know if you can see him out there. So enjoying themselves. And again, that's what it's all about. So we're going to take one more spin. I'm going to give it to Jim. Hey, Jim, give me that lens now, if you don't mind. I'm switching off between a wider angle lens and and the regular phone lens, just so you can get different views of where we're at and what we're doing, etc. So I'm gonna let Jim drive, and Jim, you can go behind me. Come on, guys. Jag. Good boy. Come on, guys. You can see, show him crossing the stream. Yep, come on. And here comes Jaggy. Jag was furthest away. Come on, good boy. Of course, when the dogs are on the side of me, I will... Oh, Jag's fishing. I just saw him dip his whole snout in the water. When the dogs are on the side of me, I'll be very cautious at the move. Okay. And we're going to get a little frickin' frack play. Here we go. What you doing, buddies? So this is the stare down. The Chase Jag's there, stare down. See, Jag doesn't want to let him go. Jag wants to play, and Chase was like, "I just want to get by you." But you saw, don't feel bad for Chase because he was just harassing Zorro. So, so if what goes around comes around, and if Princess steps into it, they all run because she's the boss.
Your connection is weak.
Okay, but it's still going. So
Your connection is weak.
Yep, still going. They do, Alan. They like this spot a lot. Okay, guys, come on. So sometimes I gotta. So use the ATV as a hide and go seek place. So Chase will, if you could see this, I can't show you the view, you need a 360 view, but Chase is on the side of the ATV hiding from Jag, and Princess, good boys, come on, good boy, come on, good boy, come on, good boy, Chase. Now, I'll let him go that way. Come on, guys. I just love their antics. Now, I'll do a quick turn. Come on, guys. Princess. Now, Chase is giving it to Zorro. Come on, Jag. Yeah, get him on camera. Come on.
I think I'm pretty rough.
Boys will be boys. That's the boys until the girl comes along, Princess. She'll straighten them all out. Come on, guys. Boy. And on the other side of this whole place is actually a golf course. That doesn't belong to this property, but it's a beautiful golfing area. So we're right next to some pristine grounds when we're at this location here. Yeah, cool. You see him going around the corner. Okay, everybody, you are with the WooFDriver. The party is just starting. We're out here on the range, free ranging the dogs. We've got right now almost 4 miles in. They've been running free off leash for about an hour and a half now, close to 2 hours maybe. And we're just having a beautiful time. The sun is setting. Dogs are getting their fill of excitement. We ran into an owl. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get a picture of, but he was beautiful. Big owl. And we're just going to work through this area. The signal does get a little bit trying here, so excuse me if we lose you. I will reconnect, though, when we get to a more stable spot. But this is really cool stuff. These are Huskies. They are off leash. One's got a little Malamute in them. what they're trained to do is, if I get out of sight, wait ahead for me, which you can see in the distance, Jag and Zorro are doing. And I'm just trailing the slowest dog, which is Princess. She's getting tired. She's 12 months, 12 years old, sorry, 12 years, 3 or 4 months.
Emily says, do you have a Twitter?
I do, WooFDriver. I do have, Emily, thanks for the question. WooFDriver is my Twitter. I've got a SoundCloud under WooFDriver, so you can hear some music that I've written about what we do. Okay, so I'm gonna go up the drive now, do something a little different. Come on, guys, come on. Try to get them. Yep. Got the color looking good?
Yep.
Stay there, Jim. It's the best view. You're good.
Lost you.
Oh, that's okay. No, it's okay. Yep. There we go. Okay, folks, sorry we dropped you, but we are back, and you can see the wolf pack running. Now we're headed towards the truck. Give you a quick mileage reading. Got just over 4 miles now, and we're going to climb this hill. And if come on, good boys, come on, pretty. He's going that way. Oh, didn't want to do that. Come on, Princess. Here, Princess. Good girl. Come on. Good girl. Come on. She's really too. Come on, guys. Okay, folks. Great, Jim. And that's how we do one of our rides. Now, come on, guys. Gonna open the truck. Was he? Good boy. That's how they get into the truck. Stay. This is the Jagster. Come on, Jaggy. And here comes the Princess. She's coming up the hill. She just did a lot of trucking through there. Straighten out her rug. Get these hitchhikers on them a lot. Thanks so much, Judy. I really appreciate it. Come on, pretty Princess. Good girl. And usually, I'll let the Princess take a chill out here. She'll lay down while she recovers. And you notice, hi, good boy. They all have water. There's water bowls. There's non-spill water bowls we put in here. So Chase and Jag ride together. Chase and Zorro ride together. And Jag has his own little compartment. And Jim, you can film me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to say what I'm doing. So what I do here, folks, is pull their collars off now. We're done for the evening. And you can see, let me show you. This is what Jag looks like. I gotta show you this. So Jaggy, he's got a little bit of mud on his face, so you can tell that's the sign of having a good time, right, Jag? Got anything to say for yourself today, Mr. Jagster? Yeah, let's go home, Dad. I'm hungry. Okay, so that's my sign. So I'm gonna pull the camera back, let Jim show you. This is how I just take off their collars now. I take them off sometimes before we go home, usually, sometimes after. Drag them there, and put that together. And what I'll do is harness this over. You can see it's got a pretty good long antenna, and it wraps around their body pretty nicely. And then I'll turn it off. Well, ooh, good girl, pretty Princess. And I'll do the boys. Thank you, Jim. And that's Z-Man. You can go in the truck, pretty. Take his off. And it's important to always cut them off because I don't like to get to our next adventure and then not be charged. So what I'll do is I'll check the controller to just verify that I shut them off. The controller shows you everything. Now it takes a little bit for it to register, but you can see all the different colors. That's how I know who's who. And again, I'll place the antenna through there. Pretty? I'll take it, Jim. Cool. And that is the show here. So once again, I am the WooFDriver. I am the WooFDriver. I hope you enjoyed the show. And I hope you tune in again for many of our other adventures. Please be sure. Thanks so much, Alan. I appreciate it. It is a Ford Transit van that we customized for the dogs with built-in fans for the different compartments and water bowls and separations and all that kind of stuff. I am the WooFDriver. I'll be broadcasting hopefully again soon. Please stay tuned for more of my broadcasts, as well as like me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and all that, and you'll be informed of all the cool stuff we do. I mean, we're really blazing some new trails, and not only is it fun to watch, but I like to try to teach what I know so everyone can benefit from it and actually get ideas from it. I like to think outside the box. Someone says something can't be done, for instance, when they're talking about Huskies. Don't do this with Huskies. Well, I loved the Husky breed, and I found a way to do with them the things they enjoy and give them the freedom they desire at the pace they can handle it, and in a controlled manner, and that's the most important thing. So I hope to be on later tonight, posting some pictures, and anytime you have a question, you can comment on any of my questions. I'll go through any of my posts. I'll go through them, and everything's wonderful. Life is good. Wishing everyone a great evening. This is the WooFDriver signing off.